And I'm Kelsey.
And today we're doing a book review on Pooh Gets Stuck.
Episode 2. And this is the cartoon version just for clarifications.
And let's read it. Winnie the Pooh was hungry for honey. Now honey rhymes with... Stop laughing!
Okay.
Now honey rhymes with bunny, and bunny means rabbit. So Pooh set off to visit his good friend Rabbit. Rabbit always had honey at his house. Come in, Pooh, said Rabbit. You're just in time for lunch. That's just what Pooh was hoping to hear. They squeezed in through Rabbit's front door. Pooh sat down at the table and began to eat. Pooh ate and ate, and then he ate some more. At last, Pooh stood up and patted his tummy. I must be going now, he said, in rather sticky voice. Goodbye, Rabbit. Pooh started out the door.
And then he stopped. Pooh's head was already outside, but his feet were still inside. His big round tummy was stuck in the middle. Rabbit gave Pooh a push, Rabbit gave Pooh a poke, but nothing seemed to help. Pooh stayed where he was. There was only one thing to do. Rabbit said and went off to find Christopher Robin. Pooh waited for Rabbit to return. He waited and waited. Finally, Rabbit came back with Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin patted Pooh's head. Silly old bear, he said. Christopher Robin took a hold of Pooh's paw, and Rabbit took a hold of Christopher Robin's shirt. And then he pulled as hard as he could. Poor Pooh stayed stuck.
There's only one thing to do, Christopher Robin told Pooh. We must wait for you to get thin again, thin enough to slip through Rabbit's door. So Pooh and the others waited. After a while, Eeyore came by. He looked at Pooh and sighed. This could take days, Eeyore said, or weeks, he went on, or maybe even months. Oh, brother, said Pooh. Oh, bother, said Rabbit. Pooh soon got tired of waiting. Pooh was not happy. He was hungry. He got hungrier and hungrier each day. That night, Gopher popped up outside Rabbit's hole. He opened up a big lunchbox. Time for my midnight snack, Gopher told Pooh. Snack? Pooh said hungrily. Inside, Rabbit heard voices. He jumped out of bed. Rabbit did not want Pooh snacking. He wanted Pooh thin. He wanted Pooh gone. That's a very common problem.
Just keep reading.
Rabbit ran out the back door, just in time. Gopher was about to give Pooh some honey. No, 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 Rabbit cried. Not one drop. Rabbit grabbed the honey pot. Then he made a sign and stuck it into the ground. The sign read, "Do not feed the bear." Days passed. Nights passed. Pooh was still stuck. Then, one day, it happened. Rabbit leaned against Pooh, and Pooh moved. Just a bit. Rabbit raced off to get some help. Rabbit returned with Kangaroo and Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin grabbed Pooh's paws. Kanga grabbed Christopher Robin. Eeyore grabbed Kanga. Roo grabbed Eeyore. Rabbit ran inside and pushed Pooh's leg. The other pulled his paws. Push! Pull! Push! Pop! Pooh flew out the doorway and crashed into a hollow tree. A honey tree. Eeyore looked up at the tree. Pooh's legs were waving in the breeze. Stuck again, Eeyore sighed. Don't worry, Christopher Robin called up to Pooh. We'll get you right out. But Pooh was in no hurry. There was a honey above him, honey below him, honey all around him. Take your time, Christopher Robin, Pooh called. Take your time.
Okay, so my personal opinion on the book is that I think that the title should be different because obviously
It's a little confusing.
Yeah.
And just a disclaimer out to those references we made during the book, those jokes. They are for viewer purposes and entertainment, and it's a good book in my opinion.
It'd be a good
The
book
images
to read.
are very good.
It'd be a good book to read to a younger sibling, brother or sister.
Okay, now we're going to go through our favorite parts of the book. My favorite part was when he said, Christopher Robin, take your time, because he was surrounded by honey.
My favorite part was when he finally got out of Rabbit Rabbit's house, and then he flew into the honey tree.
My favorite part is on page 10. Rabbit gave Pooh a push, Rabbit gave Pooh a poke, but nothing seemed to get the Pooh out. Oh, great. Nothing seemed to get Pooh out. Or whatever, I don't care.
Whatever. Pooh stayed where he was. So my favorite part was him knowing that he didn't have any more honey and he just had to have his honey. So he went over to Rabbit's house.
Uninvitedly.
Yeah, and it all ended up being super difficult to get him out. And then he got stuck in something else, and he was very happy to be stuck in that thing. So.
Okay, well, thank you for watching. That was the book, Pooh Gets Stuck.
Shout out to Isabel Gaines and the illustrator Nancy Stevenson.
Make sure you tune in for episode 3 coming next week.
Bye.
Thanks for